Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick update on stimulus talk, the current infrastructure bill, unemployment, and other stimulus related news. But first, before I get into the update for today's video, if you enjoyed the content in today's video, I would greatly appreciate it if you could take just a second out of your day to like this video. It really does help me out. Okay, so kicking off today's video, I wanted to touch base real quickly on the agreement that was just reached by President Biden and a group of 21 senators. These senators did include members on both sides of the aisle, Democrat and Republican, which President Biden can now say makes the deal bipartisan. The deal that was reached is worth around $953 billion and includes around $559 billion in new spending. As far as the breakdown goes, I will list what's going to be included and the dollar amount up on the screen. As you can see, the majority of the proposed spending will be going towards roads and bridges, with other funds going towards broadband infrastructure, water infrastructure, and other things alike. Of course, just because an agreement was made doesn't exactly mean that it's going to pass with 100% certainty. For one, President Biden already made things pretty clear that he will not sign the infrastructure bill unless they also pass through another bill to his desk, a much larger one, set out to tackle things such as climate change, Medicare expansion, and other progressive agendas. So Biden is basically saying, unless you pass both of these bills to my desk, I won't just be signing off on this $1 trillion infrastructure one, even if it is bipartisan. Now, this really angered a lot of Republicans, believing it to be extortion. In a statement, Republican Senator Lindsey Graham said, if he's going to tie them together, he can forget it. I'm not doing that. That's extortion. I'm not going to do that. The Dems are being told you can't get your bipartisan work product passed unless you sign on to what the left wants, and I'm not playing that game. Graham then went on to say that although he doesn't mind bipartisanship, he's not going to do a suicide mission. So even though they reached a deal and Biden said he was fine with it, it sounds like Republicans aren't too happy that it's also being tied to the other bill. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly move on to some unemployment news where just last week, first-time jobless claims totaled 411,000. For the second week in a row, jobless claims have now come in totaling more than 400,000. Even though first-time jobless claims aren't decreasing, continuing claims at least did, decreasing down to 3.39 million. Of course, this weekend, an estimated 2.5 million out-of-work Americans are set to lose their enhanced benefits due to 10 states prematurely ending their pandemic relief program. Prior to this weekend, 12 other states had already ended the $300 weekly benefits, and this weekend, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Montana, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, and Utah will be joining them. And even though you would expect job search websites such as Indeed to see an uptick in traffic and searches, data doesn't exactly back that up. In fact, in 4 of the states that stopped paying federal benefits back on the 12th of June, job searches are actually 4% below the national average. So even with jobless benefits ending in these states, which you would think would motivate people to start searching harder for a job, isn't exactly turning out to be the case. This could be for a few different reasons, whether it be concerns of returning to work because of the virus, lack of childcare, or schools being closed for the summer. With that said, if you're currently searching for work, and I've asked this same question in some of my previous videos, how difficult are you finding it to obtain employment? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Alrighty, so now I'm going to move right along to some other stimulus news where a mayor in New Jersey is proposing to send $500 stimulus payments to every single household in his city. That's right, the mayor of Trenton wants to send every single household in his city, which would be around 28,000 households in total, a $500 stimulus payment. Now, in total, this would cost around $15 million. However, it would be coming from the $72 million that they received from the American Rescue Plan. Some people consider this to be a great idea as it would help many of the residents catch up on rent, utilities, and some other bills. But then, on the other hand, you have some other people who believe that this money could be spent in a much more intelligent way. Okay, so now I just want to talk real briefly about the upcoming child tax credit payments, which are set to go out next month. For each child you have under the age of 6 at the end of this year, you will be receiving $300 per child. Then, if you have children ages 6 to 17, in that case, you'll be receiving $250 per child. If you're not sure whether or not you will be eligible to receive these payments, or just want to confirm your eligibility, then you can use the new portal, which is located on the IRS website. There, you'll be able to update all of your information as well as monitoring your payments. Again, you should expect to receive your first payment on the 15th of July. Just as an example, if you have 2 children ages 2 and 5, you should be receiving a payment of $600. Then, on August 15th and on the 15th of each month of the rest of this year, you should also be receiving payments of $600. In total, this will come out to $3,600 by the end of this year. Then, when you go to file your tax returns next year, you'll be able to claim the other half of your credit, another $3,600 on your tax returns. This way, you'll receive that amount in addition to any other credits that you may have as a tax refund. And if for whatever reason you would rather receive a larger tax refund next year, you can always opt out of receiving the monthly payments by logging into the portal and saying that you don't wish to receive them. Otherwise, if you know for sure that you are eligible for the payments and you do wish to begin receiving them next month, you won't need to take any action whatsoever in order to receive them. Also, if you'd like to receive some free tax help in regards to these child tax credit payments or your stimulus checks and you live near the cities of Detroit, Houston, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Miami, Milwaukee, New York, Philadelphia, Phoenix, St. Louis, or Washington, D.C., you can show up to an event and get all the tax help that you need. These events will be held over 2 different weekends, June 25th through 26th and July 9th through the 10th. So if you are interested in learning more about these events, make sure to click the link in the description box below. Okay, so other than the child tax credit payments that are set to go out next month, there really haven't been any other serious talks for more checks like the one that we received earlier this year or the 2 that we received last year. However, if you're still waiting for the most recent $1,400 payment or any of the other payments that you missed out on, such as the one earlier this year or the one last year, and you are eligible to receive them, the IRS is still urging you to send in a tax return. At this point, if you or anyone else haven't received your $1,400 payment, the $1,200 payment, or the $600 payment, more than likely, it's because the IRS simply doesn't have your information. And in order to give them your information, you would have needed to fill out the non-filers tool or send in a tax return. So if you still haven't received any of your stimulus payments at this point in time, and you know for sure that you're eligible to receive them, I definitely urge you to go ahead and fill out a tax return. Or if you know anyone else, whether it be your neighbor, family members, friends, and they haven't received their stimulus payments and they know that they're eligible, definitely go ahead and let them know to go ahead and send in a tax return. And even though it will be late at this point in time, it really doesn't matter because that money is really going to help them out quite a bit. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you would like to claim a couple of free stocks from Webull, with the combined value being up to $2,300, make sure to go ahead and claim those free stocks by clicking the link in the description box below. Once you click the link in the description box below and sign up for an account with Webull, you will then receive the first free stock, with the first one being valued up to $300. Then if you make a deposit of at least $100, at that point, Webull will send you the second free stock, with this one being valued all the way up to $2,000. Then with that $100 that you deposited, you can either use it to buy more stocks on your end, which should appreciate in value over time as long as you continue holding and it's a good stock. Or if you don't wish to continue investing, you can transfer the $100 back to your bank account And then if you would like, if you don't want to invest at all at this point in time, with the 2 free stocks that you do receive, you can also sell them. So let's say the first free stock you receive a $10 stock, and then your second stock you receive a $20 stock. You can sell both of those, $30 in total, transfer that money to your bank account. So that's basically $30 for free just for signing up for Webull and depositing $100 and then receiving those 2 free stocks. So if you are interested, again, go ahead and click the link in the description box below and take advantage of that offer. It is going to be for a limited period of time, so I definitely wanted to give you guys that opportunity. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the content in today's video and you would like to see more videos like it, I would greatly appreciate it if you could take just a few seconds out of your day to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also ring the notification bell. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you guys, and I hope you have a great day today.